This week on Amazing Indians, we get you stories of 3 inspiring individuals who have selflessly worked towards turning several dreams into reality and given a new lease of life to many. Meet M Venkatesh, a compelling crusader who has rescued and rehabilitated thousands of homeless in Chennai. To know more about this extraordinary messiah, log on to www.smvenkatesh.co. We bring you the story of Tim Grandage, a banker who gave up his lucrative job to build homes for street children in Kolkata. To know more about this Indian at heart, log on to www.timgrandage.co. Krishna Ramkumar and Akshay Saxena, alumni of IIT Mumbai, are helping underprivileged students join top engineering colleges through their unique mentorship program. To know more about these exceptional educators, log on to www.avantilearningcenters.co. Ignored and shunned by a city teeming with millions. With no roof over their heads, they make roadsides their abode, forever waiting for a kind glance or a helping hand. But on the roads of Chennai roams a Saviour, embracing the destitute with his compassion. 50-year-old Venkatesh has taken it upon himself to rescue as many destitute and mentally ill people and place them in shelter homes. His credo is simple: everybody deserves an honorable life.
Nobody didn't take a risk because somebody is asking some questions. Who are you, man? Why you do like this? That kind of way of going somebody's. But differently my things and thoughts. What is that is a human being suffering. जीवन का valuation. एक बार जनन है ना और एक बार मरण है ना. So when who suffer, that time I'll be here. I'll be there. What you need, what you want.
His journey began in 1995, a day that is still etched in his memory.
I am across Thiruvannamudi SRP tools near Tharamani. That time one lady is roaming that place without dress. She is coming. Where is coming from? I don't know. That time I make one NGO's admission phone. That person told me, please take and come, man. That is important. Please save his life.
Venkatesh now works as a record clerk at Tamil Nadu's Secretariat. But after 6 p.m, he is on speed dial for organizations like Little Drops that call him to respond to distress calls.
Venkatesh covers a very, very wide area in the city. So we call him up and it can be any time. It could be 1st of January, it could be Diwali, it could be Christmas Day. Nothing makes a difference to him. The moment he sees and calls us up and confirms the space available, then he gets a letter from the police and everything gets done in about an hour's time.
Single-handedly, Venkatesh has rescued more than 1,000 people. Around 700 were admitted at Little Drops shelter home, bringing about a sea change in their lives. One of them is 100 years old, Murugesan.
15 years ago, I rescued from Ramapuram. Okay, he is a family man. Then family persons all of neglected and harassment, even like refused. Now they got a medical assistant plus on the feeding, then accommodation, then shelter, care, always get under one roof. Now he is okay. He is mentally strong, physically strong.
Venkatesh is always looking for ways to include more volunteers in his mission. He engages and trains a small group of auto drivers who are his lifelines, helping him transfer people to shelter homes.
ये काम वर्क अच्छा लगता, लेकिन ये काम करने टाइम में मेरा बाप, मेरा बहन पैसा देखने टाइम में मेरे को मेरा बात समझे, दूसरा कोई भी नहीं. अच्छा वेंकटेश बोल रहे हेल्प करो, बोल रहे हम भी हेल्प कर रहे हैं, दूसरा कुछ नहीं है. वो पैसा नहीं आता वो नहीं है, ऊपर वाला मेरे कैसा भी दे देगा, लेकिन किसी भी ऐसा नहीं छोड़ने का. बहुत वेंकटेश ये काम कर रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छी कर रहे हैं.
Auto driver means what? He is a daily labor, that category. Okay. In case I am give a auto fare near than 250 rupees, no bother about that. But another somebody want like I want like to do some more. What you need? I no need for anything from you. But auto drivers give a auto fare.
Elders Helpline 1253, started by HelpAge India, relies heavily on Venkatesh as a volunteer. His dedication and knowledge are indispensable to their operations.
Venkatesh is a very good example that he only tries to use his own initiative to link the services, existing services, not only related to elders, but any target group, maybe a child or a woman, anybody who is in distress, he is able to help them. He doesn't have a big NGO or this or any background. He is also like a government servant like anybody else. But because of his own initiative, he is able to do this service. And I always get lot of inspiration from his service.
Despite the adulation, Venkatesh and his family lead a simple life in their one-room tenement. For Venkatesh, it doesn't matter what he has, but what he can give.
My dream is nobody laying on the roadside or canal side, even like a temple side. Birth is one time, death is one time. Between that life going on smooth. When death is honorable death under one roof, one house. That is birth of nature. So I want like this. Ratio is reduce. Nobody seen in the roadside with dying destitute stage.
A city with myriad hues. Come night and this city of joy looks transformed. Teeming with hordes of homeless. Amongst them are many children who have no roof over their heads. But there is a man on a mission to change their destiny. From secluded railway tracks to platforms and even the deserted roads, Tim Grandage is on a zealous search operation.
My name is Nur Islam.
Nur Islam.
To find a better future for the hundreds of homeless children who call the streets their home.
The reason I come at the night, because that is the time that you will only find children who have nobody. They don't have parents, they don't have siblings, they're vulnerable, they're susceptible to abuse from everybody. Authorities will move them on, and local youth will cause them problems.
For this 57-year-old Britisher, finding children and convincing them to come to the shelters he has founded is all in a night's work.
Give me a deck chair. Chalo,
He started Future Hope in 1987, a place where hundreds of homeless and destitute children are realizing their dreams. It is under his wings that they experience a stable and nurturing environment.
Our dreams for these children is to offer them a secure life, but also opportunity. I mean, opportunity, and we take it for granted, but not everybody has the opportunity that we do. And if we can create a chance for young people to take that opportunity, whether it's in who they meet or what they learn or where they work, the ultimate thing is for them to be self-supporting, contributing members of the local community.
তুমি এই জানেন তোমার মা কোথায় আচ্ছা
Tim's journey started 29 years ago when he came to Kolkata for the first time. A banker by profession, he was so moved by the plight of street kids that he gave up his lucrative job.
I think there was a particular newspaper cutting that I saw where there was a child suckling from a dog, and I thought, gosh, there was a dog suckling him, and I thought, well, why don't we human beings help?
And then there was no looking back. Over the past 3 decades, he has founded 7 safe homes and a school. Ruksar is one of the girls who has her hopes pinned on Uncle Tim. Today, the 14-year-old dreams of becoming a teacher.
Tim uncle is like a god to me, because when I was, the situation was very bad and I didn't have the opportunity, as well as I wanted to study and I didn't got the chance.
From education to sports to creative learning and even extracurricular activities, Tim has carved out a future for more than 1,000 children.
Originally, we had thought education was important, food was important, but we now believe the most fundamental, basic importance is to provide a loving, secure home where children can sleep safely at night, where they're not hassled by older youngsters, where they're not hassled by authorities, and where they can sleep from, say, 9 o'clock in the evening until 6 the next morning. They also get 3 regular meals a day, and each of our 7 homes are run by responsible local people.
When I see Mr. Gandage, he is working 24 hours, so restless. So he has lots of enthusiasm, and I am impressed about that thing, and I am very encouraged about that thing. So if he can do, why don't we?
Joining Tim in this incredible journey is his wife, Erica.
My wife and I started taking children into our flat as well, and eventually ended up with 35 children in a 2-bedroom flat. Throughout all the furniture, all slept on the floor. And that really sort of started the beginnings of Future Hope.
Meanwhile, Tim's team of boys is gearing up for the National Rowing Championship.
Earlier, I was a boy who didn't have any aim in life, who didn't want to study. But after I came to Future Hope, I only had one aim, like I will do something for my future.
I would never be able to tell you which is the biggest success or the least biggest success, but to me they're all successful. As long as they're happy children who are having the opportunity to do many, many things, that is incredibly important.
And there is no stopping such opportunities. Mumtaz Alam is a chef by profession. Not many years ago, he labored as a coolie at the Howrah station.
Tim uncle helped me a lot. एक आशा था जो हमारा इच्छा था, जो हम खाना बनाने का बहुत इच्छा था.
Unconditional love.
If I was in village, I would not be able to achieve many things which I am achieving now.
Nurturing dreams in the hope of creating responsible citizens.
I want to study science and I want to be a doctor. Future Hope gives us opportunity to be a good human being.
That's the vision Tim is leading for his brigade. Coming up, alumni of IIT Mumbai Krishna Ramkumar and Akshay Saxena are helping the underprivileged to turn their dreams into reality through their unique mentorship program.